Say what?
99!
It's not like she's not gonna say it at the end of this, yeah? But I would have been satisfied and I was going to go to bed. My throat hurts. I did 2 streams today, talk. I'm on my 4th Halls. Do you know what Halls is? It's like a pass for the throat to help you clear the vocal cords. Or whatever that is, coughing, whatever. I was about to go to bed. I would have been satisfied, like, yes, bed. Now I want to see the end of this.
So this is what it is. Yes, you deserve praise for the effort you took to raise the dramatic stakes. Do not forget, however, that I am Focalor, the god of justice.
May I interpret these words as your refusal to stand trial? In that case, you will have the opportunity to defend your honor through a duel.
She's not gonna fight Chlorine. You know you're dying.
You would draw your blade against a god?
You know what? I get it. The thing is, she could have lied to the traveler while thinking that they are about to die and this trembling. She could have lied. Or she could have just say some fake truth. Corner her with chlorine, and she knows chlorine, yeah? She knows she is not packing that power. You're a support character, not a DPS. That weapon is a 4-star weapon.
It seems like you have made up your mind.
Chlorine is a 4-star character, I'm telling you now.
I can't believe it. She just surrendered.
She won't fight you. Zhongli would have bust your ass. Venti would have bust your ass. Inazuma Shiny Eternal would have bust your ass. And even Nahida, who's a little child, albeit she's 500 years old, she's little like this, be like, she looked at Dottore, who is top 3 in the Fatui, and yet strong as a god. She's like, I'm gonna break that shit in front of you, bro. I don't have fighting experience, but I don't care. Furina, I had a little bit of respect back then. Now, girl, took it all the way.
What the heck is going on?
Shh, Frank. She's Haitian. I don't care. She's Haitian. Shh. Mild.
It would seem that there has been a misunderstanding. I raised my hands just now to indicate my acceptance of the trial. No duel shall be necessary. I will admit that I've been running away for a long time. I, Farina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice. This time, I will protect you.
Oh no.
The trial of the Hydro Archon, Focalor, will now begin!
Astijas. You are a fan. You're a fan. You're a fan. Move.
Oh, now we're making history.
Okay, you're a fan too. He's not a fan.
All right then. Who will be?
The court asks the prosecutor to please take the stand.
I was not aware.
Is that so? Very well. Then please speak.
We started with her pointing us as,
opponent.
and then now we ending this chapter as us pointing at her. Man, we were so close to getting you to tell the truth and still turned out to be like this in the end. It's okay though, as long as we can defeat Farina in the court. We're definitely gonna defeat her. What you mean? What you mean? We have not seen Turtle yet. He wasn't in the trailer. We have seen out the whale. I need to farm for Farina.
Please allow
Stop playing with me.
As a final question before the trial begins. Just how much work did you do to force me onto this stage?
Got so much work, you know. I've been up since yesterday.
A spark was all we needed to turn smoldering anger into a flame.
So the people in the, that's what I'm understanding. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But the people in this court right now are paid actors. They're also they really are trying to protect Farina, try and also to just get the information from her. This is cute.
So you may personally participate in the greatest magic performance in all of Fontainian history.
The same magic box trick that we saw in 4.0. Alright, proceed.
That's right.
You gathered a crowd, prepared a stage, and made sure that the champion duelist would be immediately ready for a fight.
Why are you wearing that weapon clothing? What is up with this EMS sword? A 4-star.
Also that as soon as I appeared on the stage, the trial may commence without a hitch. Am I right?
Yep. Or else you would run.
Yes, that is correct.
You'd make sure that I didn't notice anything amiss before revealing yourself as my prosecutor once we'd arrived onto the stage.
You guessed wrong.
Oh?
You defeated the Hydro Archon in the very first duels you took part in at the Opera House. That's one for the history books, all right.
I'm gonna speed this up because no.
Of course. It is only natural for humans to struggle to understand the actions of a god. However, you will need more than that to convict me of a crime.
Yo, you're a criminal.
That's true, but my charge here is unrelated to your conduct as an Archon. Instead, I would like to charge you as a fraud who's never been the Archon in the first place.
Fraudrina?
Wait, what was that? Lady Farina's a fraud?
Fraudrina?
Hear that right? She's not our Archon at all?
Fraudrina?
Do you plead guilty to the charge?
She is not gonna guilty. Plead.
Farina.
I plead not guilty. How can I be guilty?
Look at my blood. I'm an Archon.
There
Girl.
is no way that I, Focalor, otherwise known as Farina de Fontaine, a member of the Seven and the Regina of all waters, kindreds, peoples, and laws of Fontaine.
That she, the whole government name. Girl, you're a fraud. Fraudulent.
Isn't it going too far to doubt her very identity?
You shut up.
Yeah.
I say shut up to you two. Don't care.
I have cause to believe that common sense will prevail in this case. If you wish to drop the case, I can promise you as the god of justice.
I'm immersed.
You will
I'm
not have
in
to
it.
face trial for making a false accusation.
The people only see you as their Archon because that's their long-held beliefs.
Well, I tried to give you the chance to surrender. If you must persist, then let me ask. If you believe I'm not the Archon, then what manner of being do you think I am?
You walked right into our trap. That question was never to be asked. Yet you did.
And if I was not the Archon, then how did I manage to live for over 500 years?
Girl, have you never heard of Oceanids? I don't know the answer. Honestly, all this.
First of all, you may be a member of another long-lived which would allow you to naturally possess an extended lifespan. And second of all, even if that wasn't the case, there could be other ways to extend your life.
Such as a curse.
Who gave you that idea?
Doesn't matter who gave us this information, matters with the veracity of the claim.
I once thought it possible that the aura of an Archon might naturally resemble a type of curse. But in light of this claim, perhaps what I sensed was not your divinity, but a curse after all.
Newfoundland? All these years you sensed something and it was just archonship. You should have drink tea with Zhongli. You should have drink tea or drink wine because, you know, Venti's a drunkaholic. Okay, I know you would not have found Raiden Shogun or an Nahida because they're all busy being present and being kombucha. Yeah, but
Lady Farina is actually a human?
Well, it is true that it's extremely difficult to tell humans and gods apart just by looking at them. It's not impossible.
the artistry's mechanics, the catalyst cardinal is just it's just
now. Even if I
no,
have been
I think it's no
carrying a
no good.
curse, like you said, how does that prove that I am merely a human being? Besides, everyone knows that the main difference between a human and a god is the possession of authority.
Wait, that one trial proved the opposite. Farina actually has no control over the artistry's mechanic curricula cardinal.
You tried to reference the Oratrice, but weren't you as confused as all the rest of us when the Oratrice declared Child to be guilty without any proof?
I'm sorry.
Guys, you should have come up with a good explanation for
I'm
that
sorry.
by now.
I'm sorry, girl. Sorry.
I believe a reminder of your current circumstances is in order. While the court is in session, the principles of justice and the law must come before all
She's
else.
consistent, but we
While
still
are
saw you being like,
you are
ugh.
also first and foremost the defendant in this trial. You will prove yourself unable to defend against the prosecution's charges if you continue to withhold vital information against the rules of the court.
Sure, we can put the arteries aside for now, but Miss Farina, could we give us a brief demonstration of your power as an Archon? Are you going too far?
My power as an Archon. There are many ordinary citizens in the audience. How can I just carelessly demonstrate the formidable power of an Archon?
If that poses a concern, I'm prepared to extend my protection to the audience.
You don't need to go that far.
Blanky, hold me, please. No, Blanky, listen. I need comfy. I need comfort. This is going too far. This is awkward as all heck. Oof.
Aren't you the Hydro Archon?
Will you have order?
Is it that you can't even wield the power of Hydro, much less the authority of a god?
Indemnitium! Yes! It's all because of Indemnitium! All Archons derive their power from the faith of the people, and I've converted the people's faith in justice into Indemnitium! Thus did I give up all of my divine power to provide everyone with energy for their daily lives. Have you ever seen a more magnanimous god?
Girl, stop.
Isn't that a huge stretch?
It's Jover.
Please, you've got to believe me.
It's Jover. But I'm sure she was trying to protect you all, guys. But the truth has to come out because that prophecy, she need help. We're trying to help you. I'm sure we're not trying to just destroy everything.
Tell me then, if I'm not the real Hydro Archon, then who is?
For me, it's Nouvellette.
Since you insist on claiming to be a god and not a human, then there's a method that you can use right here and now to eliminate all suspicions of
That
you being
is
the latter.
rough.
Oh, and I must remind you that after the disaster at Poisson, nobody wants to see any more people dissolve. I do hope you'll act prudently and choose the simpler path of admitting guilt.
Navia from the Spina di Rasula. The Spina
They
is
cooked.
on
They
for
cooked.
years. I
They
guess
cooked.
this is valid.
Due to the inherent risk of the test, Lady Farina, you may...
She's gonna touch it. She's gonna touch it.
I'm fine! Look at me, everyone! My hand is still here! I haven't been dissolved! Will you believe me now? I really am your Archon! I'm nothing like a normal human who would fall apart as soon as they touch this water!
I mean, you're not a regular human. Okay? You're different. I'm not convinced. I think she is not the Archon. But it's the answer is right here. Yeah, look at her eyes. Look at her eyes. The answer is right here. She has an Archon eye and a human eye. Whatever that means for you. Yeah. I think she has been split into two, and now we've been had these conversations with merging people together to become Oceanid, this and that and that. I think that's exactly what happens here. That is a human form, but also Archonship remained. Does that make sense? If I was a god, I split myself into two, my divinity is somewhere else and my human form is, I would protect my human self from anything that would happen. Because let's say she's on the beach, I'm on the beach, let's go to walk, let's go. Nicki Minaj type vibe. Yeah, and then, oh, I was splashed with water. Oh, everyone dissolved. And she can't proceed to her work because she dissolved too. My plan would have failed there. So she has to be protected.
As everyone doubtlessly saw, Miss Farina was displaying symptoms of hyperventilation and flushed skin. These indicate that she was experiencing the adverse effects of exposure to primordial seawater. The extent to which she was affected is the same as other humans when exposed to primordial seawater of a similar concentration.
I did not fully understand that. There was too much words.
Oh wait, what did you just say? I didn't get dissolved. Shouldn't that be enough to prove my innocence?
That is diluted version of sea primordial water. And then we got the nurse that diagnosed Freminet that was dipped in the water with, oh my god, this Archon quest.
After all, on the off chance that
I can't. It's so good. Because she would have been like, you know what, I am prone to running away instead of away. So you know what, let me just dip my hand in and dissolve. I'm sorry, F you guys.
We don't want anyone else to lose their life to the sea.
She said that, and she's saying it again.
Why would I dare to just put my hand in that kind of water?
Is a hesitation for them.
Please, everyone,
And she's crying.
anyone, just listen to me. I swear, I really am your Archon.
Oh, it's Jover. I'm sorry you had to cry.
If there are no objections, we will move on to the final judgment. In my capacity as Chief Justice, I shall now render judgment on Farina's misrepresentation of herself as the Archon of Fontaine. As a human who knowingly deceived her fellow citizens, Farina is guilty.
I mean, we knew, right? Because the trailer, that trailer revealed too much. Yeah, that trailer was bad. I don't care. At the same time, it was really good because, you know, I was like, "Ooh, shit, she's about to die." But at the same time, it revealed too much. Yo, don't do that. You're like movie. You're just putting everything. Freak.
We shall now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal to render the final verdict on the charges.
Okay, so Nouvillette charged you guilty. And then now, the way we wish in Honkai Star Rail, because that's the exact same thing, will give you a 3-star. Like,
according to the judgment, of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse
Which is death.
Farina is...
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, what's wrong? What's the Oratrice's verdict?
No, the Oratrice also displays a guilty verdict.
Isn't that correct then?
I went further beyond.
However, the exact wording of the verdict is thus: the Hydro Archon, guilty, to be punished via the death sentence.
Yeah, people, you killed your own Archon.
We just wanted to use the trial to show her the seriousness of things so she'd tell us the truth. How did things escalate this quickly?
Started from the bottom, now we're here. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick.
Is this sentence really appropriate for the crimes that have been committed?
Yeah, even Fache wasn't sentenced to death by the Oratrice. You know, the real evil mastermind behind the serial disappearances case.
What's more strange is, instead of Farina, the Oratrice rendered the judgment on the Hydro Archon. Traveler! Because we are prosecuting the Hydro Archon, but we said that she is not the Hydro Archon. Now, the Oratrice Mécanique is saying that the Hydro Archon has to die. So Farina's good. She's not gonna die.
Indeed.